You know, every day we're reminded of how terrible it would be to be ruled over by a self-financed melting jack-o'-lantern. And Republican leaders know this better than anyone. The only problem is that the candidate with the best chance of beating Trump is this guy.
Look at Ted Cruz. He is now at 53% unfavorability. That is the highest unfavorability that he has seen throughout this campaign. He is growing more unpopular by the day.
Yeah, and it's been this way his entire life. In fact, when Ted Cruz was born, he was voted the worst baby in the maternity ward. There was just something insincere about the way he breastfed. There was just like But the big question is, why do people hate Ted Cruz so much? And the truth is, there's a multitude of reasons. I mean, it could be because he paints gun control measures as a plot to steal everyone's guns while they sleep. Or maybe they hate him because he wants special patrols for Muslim neighborhoods. Or maybe it's because he supports an abortion ban with no exception for rape or incest. Or maybe it's because he's the Zodiac killer. You never know what it could be. Now, Ted Cruz knows how much people don't like him, which is why last night he decided to participate in a CNN town hall to show his personal side. And naturally, this made things worse.
The Godfather, actually all three of the Godfathers, I love those movies.
You like the third Godfather?
I am an odd...
I've never met anyone who liked the third Godfather.
I will admit it in public. Everyone else hated it. I actually thought it was a wonderful culmination.
Really? Godfather 3? The movie everyone agrees is the worst Godfather? Like, the credits from the second Godfather are better than Godfather 3. Saying you like Godfather 3 is like saying, you know what my favorite part of sex is? The part where you take off the condom and flush it down the toilet. It's what sex is all about. But you know what, Ted Cruz? It's not only his bad taste in movies that make him unlikable. He's also a liar. In fact, he lies so much that even his 8-year-old daughter is sick of it. Just watch in this clip how she called him out last night.
They have karaoke machines they got for Christmas. They both have matching karaoke machines, and it is a little frightening with the two of them singing Taylor Swift together. It is amazing.
We don't sing together.
That's true.
We don't sing together, Dad. Lie all you want about Mexicans, but don't drag my karaoke into this. Why don't they get her to moderate the debates? No, just look how she shut him down. He even hung his... She was just like, that is not what happened. And he went, that's true. I've never seen Ted Cruz. So as Ted Cruz approaches a possible nomination, a lot of Americans are grappling daily with the idea of what it would be like to live with Ted Cruz as president. And what may be the most alarming clue comes from the person who knows more than most.
When I married Ted, we got back from our honeymoon, and he went off to the store and came home by himself. And I was completely shocked to see that he arrived back at our apartment with literally 100 cans of Campbell's chunky soup.
Who is this man? 100 cans of soup. Ted Cruz went out to the store and bought 100 cans of soup. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. This is 100 cans of soup. I can hide behind the soup. This is so creepy. Just think about this. The first thing you do after your honeymoon is you buy a carload of chunky soup. What happened on the honeymoon? And why does anybody buy this much soup? What, are you taking a bath in it? What are you doing with this much soup? How do you even keep a straight face while checking out? Like, you're at the checkout counter, and you know what? I bet Ted Cruz is the kind of guy who'd go to the 10 items or less line and try and justify it. I could see him standing there. He's like, well, actually, now you gotta understand that this here is one soup. It's only one item. Even though there are 100 of them, it is the same soup under God's eye. Like, I'm sorry, but But buying this much soup at one time is disqualified. Anyone who thinks it's acceptable to buy this much soup at the same time cannot be president. Ted Cruz, you have to choose. You can either have the nuclear codes or you can have the soup, but you definitely cannot have both.